everyone, this is Soldier here, continuing with our Let's Play Dominions 4, the Nazca. So, the last video we watched our forces get annihilated by this Master Lich here, because he was drain-lifing all my troops, and apparently he's got just enough defense skill to survive all of that. But we are continuing our assault against Mictlan. Pretty soon, I guess I'm going to have to end up sending a huge army of Long Dead to actually kill that Master Lich. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and wipe out the rest of his forces. We are concentrating on research once again. Go ahead and take a look at that. We are up to greater magic items. So pretty soon we will be able to build a very powerful magic items. Next turn, we're doing about 891 research points per turn. Let's go ahead and take a look at our score graph here. Research-wise, we're still pretty close to the bottom, but we're shooting up there pretty quickly. We have a pretty steep rise on our research. Go ahead and set this guy to research as well. Alright. I wonder if I can forge anything of value here. Starfire staff. Nothing particularly great there. I can, however, forge a thistle mace. I think I'm going to do that. That way I can have somebody other than him but someone other than my pretender god actually casting Harspecks, so I'm not wasting all his time doing that. Let's go ahead and have him reanimate. I need to actually recruit someone that has some nature magic. With that being the case, let's go ahead and recruit one of these guys. Actually, let's go with him instead, since he might actually bring a positive event to our capital. Positive events are always good. Okay. I'm not going to repeat that recruitment. Take a look up here. We need to put some province defense in this province. Bump that up a little bit. Try not to make it too terribly easy for our enemies to retake our stuff. We're going to maintain that siege. Maintain that siege. Sadly, after losing all those forces there, I'm actually going to have to start reanimating again fairly shortly. But we'll see if we can get up to a decent level on some of this stuff. I would like to actually be able to recruit a Wraith Lord as well. Recruit a Wraith Lord and send him out as a thug to kill some people. Once I've got some good stuff to equip him with. We're going to take our look at our magic item treasure. For whatever reason I was thinking I had a soul contract in here from a random event, but apparently not. We have a lightless lantern. Might be somebody worthless in here that I can give it to. Yeah, let's give him a lightless lantern. Now he can research. Okay. He has 12 research. So why am I not able to research with him? Interesting. Okay, I think we just found a bug. I can't remove that from his inventory, so... Oh, no. Actually, apparently I can. I thought the lightless lanterns were cursed. Okay. Wow. There's a horrible thunderstorm outside. Trying to find somebody decent to actually give that stuff to. It's not worth worrying about that much. Okay. So we're forging a thistle mace so I can give it to somebody else that can start site searching. We have our 2 death gem, or our 2 nature gem income, so they can continue on with that. And actually, let's go ahead and... I would have liked to have actually recruited one of those guys up here, but I can't. Apparently they are capital only. I'll set this guy to reanimate. Okay. Let's go ahead and end this turn here. And we will see what happens after that. Yeah, we're just gonna take all of Ryla's provinces outside of their capital, and then we're just gonna lay siege to their main fortress. Once we've got everything except for his capital, he's pretty much out of the game. And it will be victory for Nazca. A couple 25-turn battles there. Global events. Alright. So we've completed another level in construction. Looks like I'll have construction 6 by the next turn. So that'll be good. Alright, we've cast no more, and we found something in the red waste. That's good. Gem deposits, just going to give us some extra gold. No more again. We found nothing. Oh, we found something in Griffin Spires. Let's check that out. A gorge. It's giving us another earth gem per turn. Okay. Dark knowledge, nothing. Aspects, nothing. Nothing from dark knowledge. We have nothing from arcane probing. We have a report from Hexwoods. Suddenly, a number of flame bolts appeared out of nowhere and struck the army located there. 12 units were hit and 7 were killed. Okay. I guess somebody is casting some evocation spells against us. Alright. We found nothing from arcane probing and nothing from arcane probing. So, there was a battle in Glade Woods. I guess Mictlan cast the Blackhawk spell on us, and that failed. Griffin Spires. Our forces have defeated the attacking force from Mictlan. It sent a pretty decent-sized army, but that was not enough. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at that. I have a few interesting troops here that they used. Speed things along. We're using a lot of bugs to attack us. So we're just pretty much annihilating them. We have ants, mantises, beetles, scorpions. It seems to be pretty much new to Dominions 4. I know Dominions 3 had ants and scorpions, but I don't remember ever seeing little frogs, and beetles. There seems to be a wider variety of bugs in Dominions 4. I don't recall ever encountering any... What is that? Gelatinous cube. I don't recall ever seeing gelatinous cubes either. Yeah, there's a wider variety of bugs and units in Dominions 4. Alright, so we won that. A battle in Ryla. They killed our little Mountain King that was left there, all by his lonesome. Alright. A battle in Mushwood. We killed the men there. Alright, we've taken over an indie province in Baptizer. A battle in Holberg. We've eliminated Mictlan from there. An unexpected event in Gladewoods. Population or province resource has been increased by 25. Population minus 80. A worldwide event has occurred. Units are affected by disease. A sneaking enemy was discovered by a patrolling unit. And okay, so we just killed one of Mictlan's scouts there. Alright. They just cured a unit from their disease. So I guess this guy's already curing people from their diseases. I'm going to go ahead and give him that thistle mace that I just constructed, and we will have him site search for nature sites. Let's see here, we are not terribly far from very powerful magic items. Is there anything of interest that we can forge right now that we need though? Anything that gives a reinvigoration is always nice. Just taking a look at some of the newer items from Dominions 4. Have Boots of the Messenger. They give reinvigoration as well. Spirit Mask. So that just automatically casts frightened spells at the enemy. I do like the Eye Shield. That was always one of my favorite shields. They may have actually changed it for Dominions 4. I'm not sure about that. Most people like to use the Vine Shield. Personally, I prefer the Eye Shield, especially if you're fighting against thugs or other important enemies. The Eye Shield will actually blind them. Every time they attack, there's a chance that it's going to put one of their eyes out. Whereas the Vine Shield just grabs them and holds them still so you can attack them and kill them. I like the idea of actually blinding them because once they're blind, they are totally screwed. And even if they win the battle, they're blinded for life unless they can get healed of that affliction. Alright. I think I'm just going to wait until I've got the next level of magic items. See if any of these guys with fire and earth can forge anything decent. Forge a magic item. Chainmail of Displacement. I like this one. It's one of my favorite armors. It gives pretty good armor and it increases your defense. A lot of armors actually kind of decrease your defense, like this one. So an armor that's going to increase your defense is quite good in my opinion, especially if you've got a troop that's already high defense. What does this do? It gives the wearer the ability, must increase your stealth. So if you got a stealthy commander that's going to be assassinating people or something, that might be good. Go ahead and forge that chainmail of displacement. We'll give that to our pretender god, I believe. Increase his defense skill somewhat and give him some better protection. Alright. Let's go ahead and move these guys on up here. To maintain our siege there. Bump up our province defense here. Continue on northwards. I'm going to have to maintain that siege. Put in some province defense here as well. Now then, I am not recruiting anybody here, so let's go ahead and get back to that. Okay. Let's build a temple somewhere where I have a priest. If I have any priests left. I know I had one just sitting around for quite some time and he got assassinated. Actually, apparently I don't have any priests left. Let's have this guy research. I'll recruit a priest there. Alright. I may actually forego recruitment for a little while and just build some temples. That's something that we should probably focus on for a little while, because we have a lot of territory that's under enemy dominion. Of course, the stuff to the south is probably worse because it's got like 3 deaths, and death is not good. I want growth in my provinces, so I probably should definitely focus on this area to the south. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Build a couple temples down there next turn. Alright, let's proceed. I'm thinking I may actually go ahead and do like a tutorial video on Dominions 4. Basically explain things like creating your pretender god, creating thugs and super combatants, different things that people need to be aware of. I'll probably actually go ahead and take some notes, write everything down so I can cover most of what needs to be covered, rather than just doing it off the top of my head. No more. We found a couple sites in the Sleepy Mountains. What did we find down here? Found a gold income and an enchantment bonus. So it produces 1 astral pearl per month. Okay, probing. And nothing in blue water. So there's a battle in Griffin Spires. Once again, we have eliminated the enemy. And Old Flood. We took out some enemies in Old Flood. And a battle in the First Forest. We have raised a temple. Unexpected event. Unrest is increased. The entrance to the fortification in Griffin Spires has been breached. So let's go ahead and storm this castle. Send these guys on north. Put some province defense in there. I'm still maintaining the siege there. I'll have this guy reanimate some long dead warriors. And we will move north with our Mound Kings. So I guess I need to have these guys reanimate as well. Alright, Harspecks. Old Flood. Alright, we'll have this guy construct a temple. And he will construct a temple as well. We're going to split these guys up. Send them there. And send those two down there. Take the provinces from Ryla as fast as we can. Not give them any chance to gain some gold. Let's go ahead and bump up this province defense as much as we can. Excuse me. And we will reanimate. Okay, so we should have researched construction 6. So we can now build very powerful magic items. I'm tempted to just go ahead and hang on in construction. But that would take several more turns. But I would like to actually have the ability to construct some unique items. Bottom line is, I guess it depends on how this is going against Ryla. Have this person here, I think, casting Dark Knowledge. Okay. These guys need to be doing something. You, sir, what are you doing? Can you cast Auspex? No, apparently we've already site searched everything there. If you go and try to cast one of the site searching spells, and then it blinks on your own province, the province that you are sitting in, that typically means that you have site searched everything within the range that you are able to site search. So once again, I just clicked Arcane Probing, and you see it's not targeting the province where he is currently at. So that means that he is targeting a different location. So he can indeed site search for astral sites. Looking at our gem income, we're sitting at 14 death gems per turn, 11 astral pearls, 10 air, and 11 fire. So we're still doing pretty good in that area. How are we on the graph? Oh yeah, we're way up there on the graph. Income, we're looking pretty good. Army size, we're still in the lead even after losing that army to Ryla. And research, we're shooting up past about half of our enemies. If we hang on and research for a little longer, we're bound to take the lead before too terribly long. I don't like the idea that it's going to take quite a few turns to get up to unique magic artifacts, but it may very well be worth it. If I can get up there before anybody else, I can start pumping out some of these unique items. I guess that's what I'm going to do. Unless I begin to have dire need of more supplies. Alright, I think this is going to be a good spot to go ahead and end this video. So as always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe, and we will see you again shortly. Thank you very much.